All right, so this is a little bit scary. We're getting the front system fault, service required, cross traffic system fault. Service vehicle soon with a wrench, and front camera fault, service required. This all points towards 12 volt battery issues. We're still going about 74 miles an hour. I have pulled over to the right hand lane so that if it shuts down on me, I can get off on the side of the road, but this may completely change my plans for the week. That would be a bummer, but that is a very bad sign. I have seen this many times before. Not sure where this will end up. I do have a spare 12 volt battery in the frunk, so I'm going to keep going as long as it lets me, and then we are going to see what happens when we get to Harris Ranch. I still seem to have regen, so that's good. Yeah, more to come. This is interesting. We have been limping it along, just trying to get to Harris Ranch. It is on the horizon. We are exiting I-5. You can hear the crazy blinker sound. That's not normal. Temperature is really high. I've been babying it. It got as low as 40% power on the motor. And I just kind of drafted trucks and stayed low at like 55 to 60 miles per hour. Hopefully, I'm afraid to lose momentum here. It is really high temperature on one of the motors. Bunch of alerts and errors coming up. Motor power is dropping dramatically now, having come to almost a complete stop and losing all my momentum. It's down to 29% power. So I think we're gonna make it here just barely to Harris Ranch, find a safe place to park, call Ford Roadside Assistance, and thankfully Josh from the Turn Down for What podcast, my co-host, he's in Southern California. He's renting a car and he's gonna come up and get me. So kudos to him, dude. Trying to keep my momentum going so I don't come to a stop as I turn this corner. And fortunately, worst case scenario, man, there's all kinds of Tesla chargers here to the right. And one of the biggest Tesla chargers there are. A bunch of EAs over here. There's a whole restaurant and hotel here. So if you're gonna get stuck, this is the place to get stuck. So yeah, battery is fine. I've got 22% state of charge. I'm just gonna find a safe place to park so that a tow truck can get me and I can evaluate what's going on, but not be stuck in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, we made it to Harris Ranch. I wish this person would get the heck out of my way so I don't come to a complete stop. But anyway, safe place to be, much safer than I-5, that is for sure. This F-150 here. Normally I would be polite, but I'm trying really hard not to stop because I don't know what's going to happen. Here is the EA station. I've charged here before when we didn't have Tesla access yet to the supercharger network. And then this is the restaurant here to the right, and then the hotel straight ahead. So I'm just looking for a place to park, and then we'll shut this thing down and try to let it cool off and go from there. All right, I have cleared the codes. That didn't work. It's going crazy. Yeah. Well, the motor temperature seems to have cooled back down, but mid-turn in the parking lot, I died here. I died, but better here than on I-5, that's for sure. So let me see. No, it won't let me shift into gear. Shift fault, it said. So yeah, and I can't even move it out of the way. I'm glad it died where it did, but yeah, you never want to hear any of those sounds ever, but here we are. So I died coming around the corner as I tried to park it. What's super weird is you can see the rear flashers are on. Harris Ranch security was cool, gave me a cone to mark that off. The whole front, for some reason, is dead. No flashers on the front. And then here you can see the flasher on the rear view mirror. And then when I come back over here to try to pop the frunk where my stuff is, and there is a manual release for the frunk, but when I try to pop the frunk, no action. But the back of the truck where the flashers are working, I can drop the tailgate. So the tailgate works back here and the flashers work back here. So this part of the truck seems to be okay. And this is what I saw the last time it died too, where this was all going wacky or working back here, but the front was all wacky. So wire harness has been changed a couple times. This whole front end has been taken out, removed, and put back after the wire harness was changed. Lots of craziness. So yeah, we're gonna manually pop the frunk, get all my stuff out. Tow truck is gonna take this thing away, and we'll go from there. So after an encouraging road trip out to Arizona, Sedona, the Grand Canyon, all the way back home, we were on our way down to Southern California for the ACT Expo. But here we are stuck again, about 30 miles from Harris Ranch. Started acting all crazy, getting a bunch of 12-volt sensor alerts. And down here you can see the louvers for the air intake are shut, and they shouldn't be. So that seems 12-volt related. Lots of the same errors that we saw before. So a tow truck is coming. We're gonna get this towed to a dealer. That pretty much will be it, I'm sure. I'll have to work with Ford to get some of my personal stuff back to me, and then we'll start the journey to seeing what is next. But yeah, we already had talked about getting a buyback for it, but this pretty much seals the deal. Rest in peace, my beautiful Lightning. I love this truck. I've been through a lot with it. Absolutely never had a better driving vehicle. Just apparently some gremlins here have taken over, and we've got a big history with the truck. You can go through a bunch of my videos, my 2-year review. I talk about some of the different problems I've had, and it just hasn't stopped, unfortunately. This is very rare for the Lightning, very unusual. Most people do not have these types of problems, and certainly not as many as I do. So you can see from my videos how much I love the truck. Certainly I'm going to consider another one, but this one has just been through a lot with me, and I love it, but time to let it go. So the truck was brought here to Keller Ford, where we have a great service advisor, Dave, who took it in, got it with his technician team, and they thought they had it fixed. Looked around and found some battery issues and some other software updates and module issues or whatever it was, and they thought they had it going, and I was all prepared to come pick it up today when suddenly in the later afternoon, same day they thought they had it fixed, started throwing error codes again randomly, which was a bit of a relief for me because I was 300 miles away, so kind of made clear that there's definitely something fishy and crazy about this dang truck. So yeah, we're in the process of doing some things, talking to some people. We'll probably have an update here in a few more days, and we'll see where that leads to. But for now, I'm in a rental. We're leaving it here at Keller Ford. The Ford folks over in Detroit are taking really good care of me in the meantime, working on some things, and we'll have an update and a recap on that in a moment. I will say though, all you folks that have sent me stickers over the years, Will F the Pump and SoCal EVs, my Tesla clubs, US Lightning Club, the folks at Ford over in Palo Alto, Tess Brothers, Bearded Tesla, all you guys, you're gonna need to send me new stickers, I think pretty soon. Guys, I'm here at Keller Ford, and it is officially surrender day for my 22 F-150 Lightning. Ford is officially, or has officially, bought it back, so that process is complete. If you tuned into Turn Down for What, the Tech Charge live podcast last night, you already know what I planned for the future. If not, stay tuned, more on that to come. But I love this truck. I've had a lot of great times with it. Started a YouTube channel with it, lots of social media stuff that I was never into before, the great community of you guys that I've got to interact with, some amazing stuff with the Tesla Owners Clubs and Bay Area Lightning Club and Ford and everything. Ford treated me incredibly well with this buyback process. Couldn't be happier, and couldn't have asked for more. We've been through a lot with the Gremlins, and I'm just happy to have that behind me. Looking forward to getting myself into another EV soon. So thank you guys. You've been along for the journey. You've tagged a lot of people. You've supported me and given me some amazing ideas. So as for now, I am carless and truckless, and we will see what's next very soon. Down here on the ground in the middle of the night, 1 a.m. in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Good to be here, excited for tomorrow. What brought me here? You'll find out soon enough. It's been a long day. Started out in San Francisco, headed over to Charlotte, and now here on the ground in Chattanooga, heading to Cleveland. No, not that Cleveland. Cleveland, Tennessee. So more to come tomorrow on that.